And hello, everyone. Welcome back to Total War Rome 2. Ellington here, and we have got ourselves an epic 4 versus 4 today with, I would say some underrated, or not underrated, underpowered factions on one side and some really damn good factions on the other side. But once again, this is a 4 versus 4, and we are on the settlement of Cath. Cath is one of those settlements on Rome 2 that looks like multiple other settlements, just a little bit different than them. I don't know why they did that. Just carbon copy, cookie cutter type thing. The other one that you might think of is Antioch, where the point is right here. But on Cath, the point is over here. This is the final capture point. So on one side, some of you guys might actually recognize this battle because it was actually a battle from one of my streams. Now, this one, we have on the defense, we've got Bactria being commanded by one of the backseat generals themselves, Gorm Mjolnir. Then we have got Masacily being commanded by Beastmaster. We've got Chimeria, another one that you don't see a whole lot, being commanded by Armored Scarab. And finally, the Odrysian Kingdom, being commanded by me. Moi. Now, for the attackers, we have got ourselves Arverni being commanded by Tidirond, Boii being commanded by Grey Wolf. We've got ourselves Seleucid here being commanded by the Dairy Farmer. And finally, Tylus being commanded by Cin? Sen? I don't really know exactly how to say it's Cin. I know that much. This is a full in-house Dragon Core battle. So everybody here was in the Discord. Now, something to keep in mind, guys, if you want to get into a bunch of battles like this, make sure to join the Discord. The Dragon Core Discord link is down in the description. That is how you get into these epic battles on the streams, and even if you just want to come out and hang out with us, that's another good way to do it. You can just like chill in the voice chat and have fun, you know what I mean? We've got ourselves some Celtic warriors from Tidirond landing on the walls, but we've got a big problem. Eastern slingers here trying to zone out the Gallic hunters, but they are completely and totally unprotected. You can see we've got some Eastern spearmen, some thorax swords going up onto the walls, but there's nothing going up onto this side. A little bit of a miscommunication there, unfortunately. Now, on the far left here, not a whole lot going on. This side here, to be perfectly honest with you, typically turns out to be pretty much a death trap. Attacking the corner is usually the most feasible way of doing this, then working your way down here. As you have taken this, you can then start attacking further down the wall. But as of right now, we have a big problem with these Gallic hunters. That is one of the biggest problems with this settlement, is you have this elbow corner of the wall, right? Which allows for archer fire to come from both sides, hitting both sides of the defense here. To be perfectly honest, the whole thing tends to go to shit pretty quick. They're just going to be brutally blunt with you about that. That tends to be what happens. Bactria making the decision to hold the corner at all costs. He said, I refuse to move from this position. Originally, I had slingers up on this wall, hoping that maybe I could kind of get an angle here, but unfortunately it's not happening. But this is something I'm still proud of. I made the realization that looking at the attacking armies, they were severely lacking in one thing. Cavalry, okay? The only cav the attackers have are the Hellenic cataphracts here of Seleucid, and they are way the hell over here, and they're really, really slow. So, I couldn't help Gorm from the wall, so you know what I said? Fine. Can't help you from the wall. I'm going to run my damn slingers. I'm going to run them all the way out here. And I'm going to set up. And I'm going to shoot these damn Gallic Hunters and make them go away. I still am damn proud of this move. You know, you have those moves where you're just like, you know what? Yeah, that was good. Oh, yeah. You can see Chimeria set up here with all of his archers, getting ready to support. He's also got some Scythian hoplites ready to reinforce places like here. Now, one problem we kind of run into here is that Masacely went really heavy on the cavalry and chariots. So his infantry force is very small, and most of it is just not very good. Numidian light infantry, typically. He's got a couple heavier units here, a couple desert cohorts, he's got a desert cohort, desert legionary. But that's pretty much it. Bactria is still holding out. Steppe Lancers actually got out. Look at this, Steppe Lancers of Chimeria trying to get around, get in the archers. He's going after the Syrians, but I think he gets caught up. The death of cavalry in this game, javelins. Everybody's our spears and we go look at our bonus versus large and yeah, those all helped, but in the end, your best defense against cavalry in this game, javelins, plain and totally simple. Spears with javies are even better. Here we go. See, look at this. Come on, this is a great move. You know. Just a fantastic move. Elephants going in for Bactria. I wonder if Alexander the Great would approve of this tactic right here. Bactria being one of his successor kingdoms, obviously. You know, Alexander the Great is my #1 favorite historical commander of all time. Followed up pretty closely by Napoleon. I'm a big Napoleon fan. The elephants here doing pretty good damage. But what I want to know from you guys in the comment section, I want you to tell me who is your favorite historical commander and give me just a brief little reason why. Just go down to the comment section, leave me a comment about, hey, who my favorite commander is, blah, 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 and it's because of blank. You know, I would love to hear y'all's reasoning, and honestly, I just want to hear, like, who you guys go with. I want to see, do we hear a lot of the same typical names, or do we get some new names that maybe we don't hear very often? The elephants are up to 200 kills now, getting some decent kills here, but remember, this is Bactria's general. Syrian archers just laying into them. The problem is shooting right into the front of the elephant. They got that mask on, that metal shielding on their face. Really gives them pretty good protection on that front end. They are out of control. There's not much he can do about it. And they're pretty much... He's got one left. 297 kills on him. Looks like we might have a push here from Seleucid on the kind of right center. Chariots coming up for Masacely. Where are you going with these? It's been a little while since we did this battle, and so that's one thing I always find interesting about doing battles that I played in, is being able to go around and look, you know, at the other stuff and see, hey, what else happened in this battle that I wasn't involved in? I don't get the chariots here. I think it was maybe a bit premature. One, they have a shit ton of javelins left. Two, you're going up against a bunch of infantry that has shield wall. Shield wall is typically the bane of chariots. What tends to happen here, we'll go over to this unit here. What tends to happen when a unit goes shield wall, as the chariot's coming in, instead of just going straight into the unit, what tends to happen is the chariots like slide around the unit. And sure, like maybe one or two go through, but most of the unit goes around it instead of through it. So that is one of the big problems. So if you see, and same thing with elephants, it happens with elephants too. If you see them pop shield wall, it will help you exponentially. It's a huge benefit, huge help. Still do, what do you got? 94 and 62, it looks like. Now, we did keep, you can see we actually do have some cavalry ready to support if needed. But once again, the only cav unit the attackers have is way, way, way far away. And honestly, there's not a whole lot Arverni can do here. He's going to send some infantry, try to scare me away. We'll see what happens. Poor Bactria here has been bullied by Oathsworn. That's literally been the tactic of the day here, has been Oathsworn, Oathsworn, Oathsworn. Which, not a huge surprise given the fact that the factions that we have cannot bring really many elites at all. You know, Misacles' desert cohorts I would not really consider elites. Chimeria has the Chimerian nobles, but they are far overpowered by the Oathsworn, and I've got my nobles. But they can bring Oathsworn, Royal Peltist, Oathsworn, so they can bring a shit ton of Oathsworn. So, factions like Bactria, once again, who does not really have an elite unit. The Bactrian Royal Guard is good, don't get me wrong, but they don't have anything on the same level as like an Oathsworn here. When you see that, it's very painful. We saw the amount of Oathsworn that were coming at us, and we were like, okay, dude, this is, ow. Just very, very painful. Look at the mosh pit here, guys. Bactria just holding out for dear life. So you can see the cav came out, and when the cav came out, all the infantry just pulled back. They said, nope, we're not doing it. Go away. But it really has done a good job at keeping these Gallic Hunters out of the support. They have been able to move up and shoot these back shots like they had been. So definitely what we needed. Scythian Hoplites guarding the breach against Thorax Swords. Probably should go Hoplite formation here. I know he's probably trying to hold the full width of the breach, but the Hoplite formation would be hugely beneficial. Tylus so far on this side, you can see he sent a unit in. I think figured out very quickly that it was a terrible idea to send more stuff in at this point. Wait for the progress of your allies on the other side before you go in and waste units. Got a lot of heavy Numidian skirmishers from Sicily. And Bactria seems to be pretty well cleaned up so far. Misacles ended up sending in a Desert Legionary. I personally think that was probably a bit of a waste of a unit. Because now you have this one unit that's basically cut off in a hopeless situation, right? There's not enough here for them to win this, so we shouldn't be feeding more units into this corner. Not one by one by one by one is what I mean. If we can reinforce it quick enough, sure, but I don't think it was worth sending this unit in. Same thing, I don't think we should be sending anything more in either. Gallics, I think, are going to be out here soon. 196 kills, 152 kills. All right, yeah, all right. I believe the Gallic Hunters are about officially out of this now. I do have my one unit of Thracian nobles that went in against the Oathsworn, switching out with a desert cohort now. Ooh, look at that. Heavy Numidian skirmishers right into the backs of the Oathsworn. Beautiful. Beautiful. Seleucid still kind of biding his time. He's not really pushing anything here. He's probably just going to come in with Boii and Arverni in the corner, would be my guess. I pulled my Thracian nobles all the way back. Want to be careful with them. It's one of our better units that we have on the field today, and we just need to be conscientious about how we use it. Just once again, given what I said earlier about how heavily they went on Oathsworn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, I think it was all... No, wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, 4 units of Oathsworn from Tylus. For Seleucid, you got 1 Royal Peltis, 2 Royal Peltis, 3 Royal Peltis. 4, so 8 units of elites there between those two. Now for Boii, Oathsworn, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 14 units of Oathsworn. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 18 units of elites. 18 units of elites. Guys, that is extremely painful. I'm just going to be brutally honest with you. Once again, I thought about throwing a unit in, but it's just not worth it. Masacely still has his Desert Cohort here. I would just pull back towards this Scythian Hoplite and hold there. The 2 Slingers out of ammo now, so they're coming back in. 227 and 153. Arverni's kind of taking the brunt of this assault. Arverni decently beat up, so well, Boii is super healthy. Arverni definitely taken the most casualties of the attackers so far. But the scary part is that Tylus is untouched. I mean, they basically haven't had any sort of combat yet at all. You can see they have just sent in a couple of Celtic warriors over here. I don't think it's a good idea. We have the full ability to do a lot of movement in this area, as well as some really good shots and angles for our archers and slingers. I also have a Dacian Scorpion that I'm bringing forward. So yeah, if I was Tylus, I would just hold, man. Thracian Peltis firing in. Got a Mercenary Veteran Hoplite holding this area here. What are the Chimerians? Have they shot anything yet? Oh, one of them has 104 kills in this one. Wow. What has he been shooting? Has he been shooting over here? I don't know. Levy Pickman. Some pikemen from Bactria. Up on the wall now. You got some Thorax swords. Got a Celtic warrior Boii that's in now. I think we thought, okay, so the Steppe Lancers, you can see, came out of the breach, and was thinking about going here, but I think they realized in time that there's no way to get them. A great Javi volley by the Thorax swords. They're up to 28 kills now. Celtic warriors, got 2 units have come in. And then the tribal now engaging the veteran hoplite. Seeing combat even, so far so good. But if we are able to win here, that opens up a lot of possibilities of getting around. Chariots from Masacely, the 2nd unit that he had moving forward. Once again, if I was Chimeri, I would probably go Hoplite formation. Definitely the underdogs in this fight. You look at the bounce power and see it is extremely in their favor. Very much so in their favor, I would say. Don't ask me what that was. It was there. Said it. I think Chariots might be trying to go in here. Now, if they don't know it's coming or see it coming, they could get a pretty good chunk here. Look at this. Look what all is here. Okay. The Celtic Warriors cannot shield wall. The Oathsworn might be too small of a unit to really make a difference. And once again, if they don't see it coming, this could be huge. This could be gigantic, actually. Oh, just a random Javi volley. That's your other defense against chariots. Javelins, javelins, javelins. Shield wall and javelins. Levy Pikes a Saluka trying to move up and get in position, but he's not. No pikes out. He's got his swords out. 169. Now remember, even if the chariot shatters, if there's one left as it runs away, it will continue getting kills. 240. Oh, no shield wall, no nothing. Oh, my Lanta. Once again, he's still got, see, they're still going. .342. I don't know what that, something just kicked me out of the game. Sorry about that. It didn't crash the game, it just like pulled me out of it. I don't know what the fuck was going on. Tylus, I think this is a smart move. He's not attacking here yet. If he attacks there, we can overwhelm him, which would be huge for us. I wish he attacked because we could do a lot of damage there. Oh, this is bad. Got a Scythian Hoplite trying to hold this area. 113 kills out there. You go. Good job. Good. Very good. I think he saw the Royal Peltas coming and said, nah, we're not going to do that. Oh, and the spike. That's why. I bet you that's why. Because there's a spike there. Makes sense. Numidian riders coming after the Celtic skirmishers. Bam! Catches them out of formation. They don't really get much of a formation anyways, but not sure what his plan is with the other unit. We'll see. And the Levy Pikemen of Bactria coming out and engaging this Levy Freeman. It's kind of up on the wall. Or on the tower. I'm not entirely sure. Slave infantry waiting to go in. Scythian Hoplites, 129 kills, now broken. Yay, look at them hopping up and down like they're a bunch of chads. Scythian Hoplites engaging before the pikes are down, well done. And even though they are down, he's in a bit of an awkward position. You can see the pikes are all kind of all over the place. 61 kills so far. That's not all on this unit. Just, that's what they're at. 63 now, so he's getting a couple kills. Probably going to switch out here would be my bet. Yep, Levy Pikemen coming out of combat. Looks like one of the Chimerians out of ammo, so they've gone in. Chimerians kind of cool because they actually get spears. Archers with spears. Yeah. I think there's 3 different archer units that do. Cimbri Bowwomen, Chimerian Heavies, and then the Parthian Foot Archers, I think it is. There's one more that gets a spear, but I can't remember or there might be more than, I don't know. There's only a few. There's only like 3 or 4 units that get spears. Most others get daggers or, yeah, pretty much just daggers. But the Chimerian Heavies with that spear, they're actually able to relatively, I mean, not, watch, I'm going to say this, that's stupid. So, it's not that they can just like withhold a cav charge, okay? Cavs obviously still going to beat them. But they can hold out a little better than most other archers could, if that makes sense. So they are just a little bit better. Same thing with Cimbri Bowwomen, but the problem with Cimbris is they don't have the armor. While you can see the Chimerian Heavies have that 35 armor, which is hugely helpful. Thracian slingers shooting out over, I think shooting at the what's left of the Gallic hunters there. Oh no, shooting the levy pike. That's what I'm shooting at. Trying to get rid of this unit here. Got artillery coming in here. Oh, it's the African onager. That's right. That's where some of his other money went. Beastmaster, as one of the Desert Kingdoms, brought the onager. So Desert Kingdoms are the latest of the like DLCs. It's the last DLC. And apparently it's like just a boo-boo. They accidentally just forgot to take the onagers off of the defenders list. I don't know that for a fact, but I don't know. Yeah. What a thing, you know? Scythian Hoplites. This one's not doing so hot. 39 kills, down to 57 men. I'm not sure why the pikes here don't have pikes out. I guess maybe just is so they don't lose their, like, they don't get tired as fast. Because when you move them in pike formation, they get tired faster. Tylus, you could see just abandoning his whole attack there, just saying, you know what? I'm going to come in here with y'all. Which probably not a terrible idea. They have a really good foothold now. They now have the ability to attack on multiple fronts here because they have gained themselves that kind of ground now. One advantage that defenders usually have on this map that we don't have at this point is this archer position right here to be able to shoot over the wall into this area. Really the only archers we have to use are the Chimerian heavies, which are extremely good, but one of them's out of ammo, and the others, I believe, are already... Yeah, they're way far away. Here, Artie again. So, two of us brought Scorpions. We got the Chimeria Greek Scorpion, then I've got a Dacian Scorpion on the other side. And then got the African Onager of Masaci. I don't think Bactria brought a artillery. Or if he did, it's already gone, maybe? We'll find out at the end screen. Thracian Nobles waiting. They're looking to go in. 111 kills with 143 men left. I will take that. Ooh, now we got regular hoplites in. Thorax Sword versus Hoplite. Oh, and look at this. Actually, a bit of a... Look at this. Look at this. A little bit of a push forward here. Levy pikes are gone, and so really the only thing holding the flank here is just the Syrian archers, the Seleucid. Heavy Numidian skirmishers doing some damage into the back. Royal Peltis trying to throw back at them. Back at you, bro. This could be really, really kind of a bad situation. If they break through this, they'll be able to sandwich that and gain a win for now. Remember that one big win is typically made up of many small wins. Scythian Hoplites down to 33 or down to 46 men with 33 kills. Here in a moment, Thracian Nobles I'm going to go in with, I bet. Once again, I don't remember exactly what happens, but just given the fact that the Scythian Hoplite's about to break, getting some jabbies kind of into the back there. I bet in the VC I'm telling him, stop throwing, stop throwing, stop throwing. Oh, and my charge gets totally messed up. Oh, no, that's horrible. All right, so with that kind of situation, so Thracian Nobles are great, but they need that charge. And you saw there that the charge was really, really messed up. Sometimes you just get hooked on like a random fleeing man, like of an enemy, There's multiple things that could cause it, but it really messes you up sometimes, and that really messed me up. So you could see that to alleviate that, the levy pikes of Bactria went in, allowing me to take my nobles out. But we do have some Oathsworn coming down the wall. Gonna attack the flank of the levy pikes now. Need to be very careful there. Heavy Numidian skirmishers are the only thing sitting here between these Celtic warriors and this. Alright, here we go. Scythian hoplites of Chimeria coming. Syrian archers, they seem to have ammo still. 102 and 48. Arverni seems to be, honestly, pretty... I mean, he's got a couple... So he's got the general, which is healthy, but honestly, everything else he has is really, really weak. Extremely weak. All right, we finished the two mini Oathsworn that came around. They are now gone from the battlefield. Aha! And you could see that now I've got my Scorpion set up with a beautiful shot right down this area. Hope I'm shooting. There were a couple moments, if I remember correctly, there were a couple moments where I gave like a ground attack so that they would shoot towards something, and then obviously eventually they moved that unit. And so unfortunately I know I wasted a little bit of ammo on just open air. Look at that hoplite, 156 kills. Well done. This one was 70. Chimerian Heavy all by his lonesome. There was nothing there to help. Thracian Nobles now 194 kills. Look at the Levy Pikes at 140. Yeah, look at that, Bactria. All right. Poor Gorm, this is the only unit he has left is this pikeman. But it does mean that he can be really, really good with his micro of it, you know. You can see he was set up kind of on that side so that we didn't have a pike stacking situation. Hoplites of Chimeria probably going to go in here. The pikes of Bactria are going to go fill the gap. Far left, you got the Scythian hoplites and heavy Numidian skirmishers holding this. Whatever comes through that breach, you will hold your ground. And honestly, here soon I'm going to be moving probably my entire army over here. Still got a couple hoplites to use. And here are the Royal Peltis of Seleucid. We got 2 units of Royal Peltis and a Celtic warrior in this. Interestingly, Chimeria actually dropped his shield wall, or his hoplite formation. He had it up a moment ago, but not anymore. This Royal Peltis down to down to 86 men with 23 kills. And now the Chimerian general has moved forward. I've had to keep my army pretty much mostly in reserve just due to the fact that any sort of like archer fire they put onto me would be just hugely painful. But that does mean that if I hold my army back enough that I might be able to fully engage, And Odrysian Kingdom is a pretty painful faction if they're able to engage you fully frontally. If they're getting shot at, they have a lot of problems, a lot of issues, but this is going to be a problem. The tribals, man. Scythian Hoplites are not going to hold against tribals.
Warriors, move out!
What we really could use would be an archer here to shoot into that combat, but unfortunately we don't have that anymore. Looks like Chimerian Heavies are taking... They actually did move all the way over here and are now using that archer position we were talking about earlier in the battle. My Thracian Noble's actually still alive, 234. But this is a problem. Oathsworn. Yeah, so 2 units of Oathsworn between Boii and Tylus. The Arverni General, yeah, I'll use Battle Rhythm on him. But here comes the African Onager. This is where we need this to be 100% clutch. It's got to do some work. See, I moved all of my Thracian warriors up. Still have another Thracian noble and my gen, so I brought 3 Thracian nobles to this one. 118 men, 137 men. Ooh, nicely done with Syrians here from Seleucid. Getting up on the wall and shooting the Chimerian Heavies, forcing them out of that really good position. Thracian Royal Cav. I think I was actually just trying to go around this unit to not deal with it. You could hear that artillery firing. Where's he shooting now? I think he's shooting over here, actually. Yeah, he's actually... Oh, look at this clump. Oathsworn and tribal warriors, which we call baby Oathsworn. Bactrian Pike's still alive, 140 kills still. Look at that. Damn thing bounced off the roof of the house. Mercenary Hoplites have moved up. That's going to allow the Chimerian Noble Infantry to get out of this combat. Thracian Slingers, Thracian Noble moving up. There we go. Switch them out. '63 charge bonus with an 81 melee attack, and that's with 2 chevrons. Thracian Warrior at 39 kills now. This is where Odrysian excels, is being able to cycle units. The question is, as always, is will it be enough? We're about to find out, aren't we? Not sure why the Chimerian Noble hasn't moved out yet. Scythian Hoplite, only 29 kills. Oathsworn in combat as well now. But look at this push. 1 Royal Peltis, 2 Royal Peltis, an Oathsworn, Thorax Sword, Tribal Warrior. African Onager, 198 kills now. Ooh, ow. That was a little painful. There you go. Now the Chimerian Noble's getting out of there. Looks like his gen is still alive.
Forward!
284 kills. Gonna break, though. It's down to 6 men. Mercenary Falksman getting ready to go in. But look at this. They're backing up with another Oathsworn, another Oathsworn. But to be honest with you, they're not actually putting that much pressure here anymore. But look at this side. They are going balls to the wall. They are in it to win it. The attackers hard pushing on these other flanks. The Thracian army is on the other side, and so they are going at a place where they are not, because they no longer have the Javi capabilities or the Archer capabilities to deal with the Odrysian Kingdom right now, but they do have enough to deal with the other flanks that there's not enough troops there. So it's a good call, very good call.
Fire on them!
So our one hope here is we need to crush this side immediately, now, so that we can then turn our attention to the other sides. What we need is we need these two flanks to hold for as long as humanly possible. You can see the Chimerian Noble Infantry gen is now over on this side. We've got Mercenary Hoplites in the center holding against Tribal Warriors.
Take their heads! Ah!
They are getting a bit weak here. Oh, and look at this. Thracian Royal Cav is now into the back here, into the Mercenary Thracian Peltis. Now, if I can get through this stuff and hit the back there, it might help us in breaking some of these units. 108 kills, 109. Full Oathsworn. Full Oathsworn. Oh my god, they have so much left. It's ridiculous. African Onager now shooting back over here. Once again, they are super clumped up. 280 kills now. He's not shotgunning because that is a fair shot here. Now, if he was sitting like right here and shooting into this, that's shotgunning. Chimerians still have ammo. Damn. Thracian Warriors 94 kills and 40 kills. But man, there's like nothing left. And look at this. They are now reinforcing this side. Multiple units from Bowie and Tylus coming to this flank. Thracian Nobles switching out with the Thracian Warriors. There's a battle rhythm. We got a headhunt. Come on, headhunt. That doesn't look like it. Probably need to get that into combat here. Maybe a little premature on the pull. Well, you know, no, it's just a battle with them. That's probably fine. Can we finish the Oathsworn gen of Arverni? 45 men. He's wavering. God, so much. What can men do against such reckless hate? Mercenary Hoplites holding on for dear life. Chimerian Noble Infantry. Oh my god, down to 27 men. And look at it, there's nothing there. Unfortunately, we have not been able to finish this flank like we had hoped we would. Every charge the nobles get, they're getting, 15, 20, 25 kills.
Get ready!
We have no more infantry to throw in. Hoplites are already engaged. I believe the Onager is now out of ammo, 314 kills. No, he's not. He's still firing. probably could get a pretty solid charge here, maybe, but oh my god, look at this. My general now going to engage. Oh, terrible move. What am I doing? Oh, terrible move. What a bad play. Last second, I second guessed it and turned around, failing to get that decisive charge that Thracian nobles could get. Now Royal Peltis just jabbing me. Hellenic Cataphracts moving through. They might find the Thracian warriors to be of a higher quality than they expect. Thracian nobles 162. Double chevrons, I'll take it. That means they're killing all Oathsworn. 2 chevrons for only 163 kills. Yeah, that's good. Means the kills you're getting are well worth it. Thracian warriors might be able to beat this Royal Peltis. It is pretty weak. My general just completely, totally surrounded. The defenses are crumbling. Whatever shall we do? Hellenic Cataphracts, they are looking for blood. Yeah, Thracian Warriors, 126 kills. Not bad, not bad. And as you can see, that is, I mean, that's pretty much it. We just can't hold all the flanks. They'll collapse around here, finish it off. The Cav is already coming through. Now the Cav is engaged, so I'm getting a standing still charge on Hellenic Cataphracts. Bonus 20 versus large, these Thracian warriors get. You can see the Hellenic Cataphract is taking losses. But there the Thracian warriors go. Hit that fast forward button. Got a couple units back here. One of the Bactrian units just fled without even a thing. Here we go. Here we go. Oh! Oh no. And that is the game. Alright, let's go look at some kills. Alright, leading off here is myself with 1,970 kills, only 1,797 losses. That means I have a positive KDR. What? Look at this. 292 kills with 3 chevrons, 187 with 2, 152 kills and a chevron. Slingers 228, 199. Thracian Warriors did okay, 126, 100. Beastmaster as Mosesu with 2,171 kills, leading the defenders here. The Onager 334 kills, 345 and 202 on the chariots. His infantry did okay. I mean, the Numidian skirmishers actually did pretty solid. 145, 137. 137 on a Numidian light infantry. Armored Scarab, 1647. 155 on the Steppe Lancers. Archers performed pretty solid. These two did pretty good. 156, 129 on the Scythian Hoplite. Or that's a regular Hoplite. Gorm Mjolnir as Bactri with 1,562 kills. Remember, he is another one of the backseat generals, and all of the backseat generals' links are tagged in the description as always. 308 kills on the Indian Armored Elephant. Archers not having a great day, and infantry did just okay. For the attackers, we have Titty Rond as Arverni with 1,920 kills. Actually doing pretty solid here with the Zosorn. 168, 169, 258 on this one. 226 on a Celtic Warrior. Dairy Farmer has Salukid with 2,000 or 1,868 kills. Excuse me. 173, 218, 180. Look at this. Thorax Sword, 375 kills with 3 chevrons on it. Well done. Sen 24 with Tylus here, 1,704 kills. His Tribal Warriors, 294, 128, 177, 239 on No Sworn, 186, 195. Finally, for the attackers, Grey Wolf has Bow AI with 2,095 kills, leading the attackers. Oswern, 43 kills, but look how it's so healthy. So healthy. The Celtic Warriors, 211. It's really good. 202. Look at all the Oswern. 217, 205, 386, 153. But that is going to be it for today's battle. Thank you guys so much. Really hope you guys enjoyed this one. It definitely a little bit different with some very good factions on one side and honestly pretty underpowered factions on the other. But I feel like we put as much of a defense up as we really could have in that situation. I really hope you guys enjoyed this one, and we will see you guys next time.